Hi and good evening, Dee.
Hey, Turtle. You had to bear with me. I was loading up on some stuff. Your package went out today, Chemo Sebi. Due to the package from hell, which is yours, it will not get there till probably Friday. And the only reason I call yours the package from hell is because I couldn't find a box that actually fit in correctly. So I had to send it in an oversized box. And they basically gave me grief about that. I made that stronger than I had intended. Because yeah, we put it on the machine the first time, and she says $42 to ship to New Mexico. I was like, what?
Big smile.
And then she's like, well, let's try that again. We tried it again, and it dropped it back down. So it's been that package was the package from hell to pack, to find, pack, ship. We're going to give it a couple more minutes, and then we're going to start things up. And you guys are going to like some of the stuff I bought. I know. So let's see. I got 4 packages out. So Caitlin's got out today. Mark's got out today. Yours got out today. And a freebie one I promised somebody I was going to send them ages ago. And finally got around to sending. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to List Wits. As you guys can see tonight, we're doing the Tweety Bird number because we are in a good mood. We are in a generous mood. So we're using a little sweetheart tonight. We're using Tweety tonight. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. It was actually pretty nice and warm out today. So I got some stuff taken care of. I had to get taken care of. I got some bills paid. And I got some toys. Keyword, toys. Okay, we don't use the word toys. We use the word child and adult collectibles. That's what we're going to call them from here on out. Yes, it does.
Deal joke LOL. Wants the deal with weird shaped packages LOL.
And believe it or not, it's like the Firefly I could put into one box if I wanted to. It was getting the white calf painting lithograph. It was like I couldn't find a box to fit it. It's like I could find one wide enough, but it was too short, so you couldn't like lean it. I could find one that was tall enough, but it was too narrow, so I couldn't fit both packages in. And then I get it to the post office, and they said, because it is 14 inches by, or 17 inches by 14 inches by 14 inches, we have to charge you more. And I'm thinking, what? And she's like, I know. Because the funny thing was, I was able to put everybody else's packages out priority mail. So everybody else, Mark, Caitlin, and my mystery prize, should all be getting theirs Monday. Hopefully they'll get them on Monday, because I want one of them to open them. Turtles, on the other hand, they don't like your city with your zip code. It's some other oddball city name. Don't ask me why. I have to put up with that every time I send it, because I tell them, yes, it's the same location. It's just one is the, I guess you call it the reservation address, and one is the city address. And it's like, it works. Trust me, I've sent there before. And she's like, oh, okay. But it's not the same. And it's like, every time I go to her, I usually have one package for Turtle. And every time I go through this same argument. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is leap year night, so to speak. Okay, so officially it's not leap year, it's the 27th. But we're going to call it leap year night because everybody gets that extra day in the year. It means one extra day of work or one extra day of rest if you don't work on Mondays. It just doesn't seem like you get 8 extra hours of pay, does it? Nope, never does. But what can you do? You just do it, you do your 8 hours, and you go home. Or you hope you go home. Or you get stuck and do another 11 or 12 hours. That will be, which reminds me, the March the 8th, we'll probably have to postpone that episode. I'm trying to remember which date it was. I believe it's March 8th. We're going to probably have to not have an episode that night because we have work plans. And the last time I tried linking the two, like trying to get the show done and then the work done, I just was not in a good mood in either one. So March 8th, we probably will not be here. But we're going to make it up to you by showing you some of the goodies tonight that we picked up today. And like I said, I hadn't even posted any of them on Instagram. So if you guys, if they wanted to see them, they got to drop in to see them tonight. I'll show them after the broadcast, but you guys will get first glance. And you guys are going to be drooling, I think, over at least 2 of them, if not more. Because I did not scrimp today. I will tell you guys that right now. Today's budget is probably the most I have spent in a one-day budget in a very, very, very long time. And it could have been worse. Now that I know Fishy wants me to go pick up Darth Vader as one of the prizes. I got Darth Maul, but no Darth Vader, so that's one of the prizes that Fishy asked me to add to the list. So we're going to see if we can add that to the list. As you guys can see on the board or on the screen right now, we're just doing the pregame stuff. I haven't done a pregame correctly in a while. So tonight is Reflections. And what you are looking for are the school mascots of the reflected college, U.S. college you see here. So I apologize to my European, Canadian, Australian viewers if I have any. You never know. I just might, then sometimes I don't. But it's one I made a long time ago, and I just figured I want to use it, get it out of the way, so I can work on another one. And yes, folks, we are doing the adult beverage as always. Let's see, but yeah, I told you guys. So we're down to a month and a half. Month and a half, ladies and gentlemen. April 12th. We're getting there. If you're not watching, why not? If you're on the archive, if you happen to get on the archives and watch on the YouTube, please leave a comment so I know. Because my numbers do not seem to be matching up. For instance, I happened to jump on last Tuesday's broadcast, which was ironically one of my most busy broadcasts of the year so far. And it said I had 81 viewers on YouTube, and I don't remember the numbers on the channel ever getting above 12. I really don't. So, if you happen to be watching the archives or you're watching on the YouTube page, please leave a comment on the page. If you don't want to comment during the show, that's fine. I don't mind. We try to entertain you, even if you guys don't want to talk back. Sometimes it works. Sometimes you guys hate me. You just walk off and leave the channel.
LOL is the easier spelling, and I got used to the older spelling. LOL in like the shuttle landing on Endor in Star Wars. LOL it's.
Oh, like I said, I already know it checks out. At least I don't get thumbs down on the YouTube page. That's the only thing I ever worry about. I got one day, and I'm like, to whomever thumbed me down, please just let me know why. And they didn't say a word. So it's like somebody just had a grudge in, I guess. Or it was one of those mystery trolls. But ladies and gentlemen, just to show you how much stuff I bought today, I'm going to show you a box. Just so you can see the box. Right now it's got junk in it. These big box right here had all the goodies in it. I couldn't fit all the goodies in the box, which is a surprise because it didn't seem like there was that many. It really didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. But there may have been. I got it because I don't count. I just take photographs, which I haven't done yet. Plus there are 2 bonus goodies that don't really count because I got my replacement Star-Lord piece and my replacement rocket piece. So at some point, ladies and gentlemen, Thanos and Groot, my bonus pieces, are going out to somebody. At some point, they'll be going out to somebody. But I picked up some oddball things. I picked up a lot of the usual TV, heroes, collectible stuff, that sort of thing. No, I do not want to restart my computer. I do not want to restart my computer. But I walked into one of my guys I normally go to, and he's used to me asking for smalls. Little things that I'm going to give away. And I said, nope, not today. Today, I want something good. I want something real good. And I came close to picking up the Two-Face Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but I passed on that one. But I think you guys will like what came up in its place. I really think you do. You will. Plus, I got some stuff off my auction today. Stuff was going for a lot higher than I was hoping it was going, but I still got tomorrow, so we're going to see what happens there. I went to one Star Wars auction, and a freaking 8-inch Jawa action figure, as they called it, went for $155. I know Jawas are rarer than most. They're not that rare. I know they're not that rare. I'll go over to the toy show in a couple of weeks, and I would be able to see at least one or two at reasonable prices. So it may have something to do where the auction was, who was bidding, where they were from.
You know who doesn't like restarting to your computer?
A sound.
LOL.
Well, see, the worst part was I was going to go to GameStop. I was going to go to Target today. I was going to go to Michael's today, and I was going to go to GameStop today. And I didn't do any of the three because I was so teed at Office Max. I'm figuring I need shipping boxes. I don't want to drive all the way downtown to Brentwood. It's like a 40-minute drive just to go find 3 or 4 boxes. So I figure I'm going to go to Office Max. I go to Office Max, and first and foremost, they hide their mailing supply section because it's like on the back side of one of the aisles. So I finally find it, and I'm going up and down the aisle, and I'm like, okay, where the hell are the boxes? I have to go all the way to the end. Then they have them marked A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the letters, the lettering system.
The cape on the jaw is probably the price changer.
Probably Turtle, but the one I was looking at didn't look like it had a cape on it. So, and they have the one demo box on each measurement. And it says, you want this box, you go to look here, A, B, so on and so forth. So I need like box C, D, E, and G. I go down and it says, look down at the bottom. C box is empty. D box is empty. E box has some, thankfully. And G box had none. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So it's like, that's why your box ended up being weird, because it's basically a completely oversized box for yours. So I won't be surprised, Turtle, if yours kind of moves around a lot, because I didn't put any packing in it, because I kind of forgot to take the extra packing with me when I went to the post office. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:18, so as promised, I'm going to show off some of the goodies. So, and I keep knocking that stupid box over. I'm going to move this box out of the way, just so it's out of the way. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing a game of, I think I have Blockbuster set up, so it's going to probably be an easy one tonight. The winner of tonight's game will get their choice of the Jeff Gordon Rainbow DuPont car or the Marvin Harrison McFarlane figure. So those are the two prizes that somebody could win tonight. However, the fun's always showing and making you wait for the good stuff, right? What do they call it? Perseverance. All right, the first and foremost prize that I picked up today, and I haven't decided how I'm going to do this. I may just do the whole set. This is a, was it 20 or 25? I forget, let me see. Maybe it's only 8. I can't remember. So we have and yes, it's that box is that bright, just so you guys know. We have the artwork by Doug Chiang for the Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace. And yes, that box is that reflective. And as you can see on the back, and this is going to be the part I don't think I'm going to be able to show you real well on the camera shot because of the reflection. Oop. But I think it's like 8 print reproductions. Or no, 20. It was 20. 20 lithographic recreations of various artwork. And again, let's see if we can get that to work. We are just now showing the goodies off. So that was one of the bigger prizes. Notice I used the word bigger. But we're going to wait to get to the good stuff. I also picked up today, and I don't know why I did it, even though I love the comic book. Because I went looking actually for magnet DVD sets, and I couldn't find any I liked. We have the Todd McFarlane Spawn Flying Cape. Ta-da! And it comes with a full-size comic book. So you're getting a comic book and a Spawn figure. And today, like I said, I went a little off the beaten path. I didn't pick up everything I normally would pick up. I just wanted something different. And this is probably one of those things that probably a little different. I don't even know where it came from. I just saw it and it's like, it's one of those where I say, if something speaks to me, I grab it. This is one of them. As soon as I get the extra price tag off of there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Witchblade. Now, I don't know much about the comic series, but she is supposedly a New York police detective with like witchy powers or something to that effect. The Witchblade is a centuries-old weapon that gives its chosen wielder almost godlike powers. That's what it actually says. Godlike powers. So this one kind of just jumped out at me. There were 3 others that I passed on. Although there was one other one I was going to consider. Oh, let's see what other goodies. Next figure is actually kind of a 3-pack, sort of. Although they will not be given away as 3-packs. For those of you that know, and I did not realize that a lot of my viewers were fans of the Thundercat guys. I did not know most of my viewers were actually fans of the Thundercats. So, after finding that out, I did not actually expect to find these, but I found them anyway, and I'm figuring, I got them, I'll get them. It's like, it's at the storage sale, no problem. And I got all but one of the supposed complete set. Because apparently the last one is a little bit harder to find. But ladies and gentlemen, we found Tigra Thunderlinks. And I probably played a little more than I probably should have, but I thought he was the coolest one of the lot. I really did, because he's got the whip, and supposedly you put him on the stand and the whip goes off and goes crazy. Then we have Groon, the warrior. He's the only one that supposedly doesn't have motion to him, but his mace actually extends. Put that there for the moment. And finally, every Thundercat superhero, Lion-O. Yes, it was. If I hadn't seen him, I probably wouldn't have bought any of them. But there you go, Lion-O with sword swinging action. So that was the next set of goodies that we found. See, told you, not lots of nice stuff. I did not pull any punches today. Well, I pulled a little punch because my budget was finally wearing down when I saw these. And the only reason I bought these is because I actually like the villain of Mojo. I don't know if you guys know who Mojo is, but I love the Mojo villain in the comic books. So we bought Steel Mutants die-cast metal Longshot versus Mojo. I am a huge fan of Longshot and Mojo. They're like the ultimate I hate you too, but we'll work together kind of comics. And then we picked up Iron Man. Ah. War Machine versus MODOK. I don't ever remember War Machine and MODOK facing off. But apparently they were part of a set. What did I say? Did I say Groon to... Where'd Groon go? Yeah. Groon the Warrior. Okay, so that's what the package says. I like Groon the Destroyer. It sounds better. Besides which, I don't buy them for the packaging. If I bought some for the packaging, I'd have cardboard boxes all over the house. Not as though I don't, but I do. Alright, then we get to one of the little ones. One of the last of the little ones tonight. I picked up, and I've been buying these off and on for you guys, the Star Wars Micro Machine figure set. The Star Wars Action Fleet Micro Machine figure set. Everybody likes Star Wars, and it was sitting there, and it's like, okay, it's in my, I got budget space left. That's what I'll do.
So who's in the set for the Thundercats?
What's that? Let me see. Wait. What was that? Mumra. Mumra is the fourth in the set. Because we have, let's see if you can see him, Tigra. Tigra in the middle, Lion-O, and Mumra. I couldn't find Mumra, unfortunately. But 3 out of 4 ain't bad, right? Then I picked up one, and I don't know if you guys actually remember this series or not. I remember it because I loved it. I thought it was a great one. think it only lasted one season though. It's called Mummies Alive. I thought it was a great cartoon series. Like I said, I think it only lasted one season, maybe two. And they had a couple of them, but I only really liked one of them. And that was the evil sorcerer Scarab. And supposedly his little helmet will actually enclose around his head. I don't pull the backs off my toys. That's for you guys to do when y'all get them. But yeah, I was a big fan of that series. So I kind of missed that one. Alright. Then we're down to about 5 more items. 5 more items. And this one was kind of iffy. Simply because it doesn't look right to me for some reason. And I'm not sure. And somebody that knows this set could probably tell me more than I could. But I picked up Optimus Prime. Now I think the problem is I don't think it actually transforms. I think it's a standalone figure. I am not 100% certain though. But I love this. I love the statue form for him. It was the fact that I just don't think he transforms. Just kind of bugs me. But I got him for like almost next to nothing, so. And wherever there's Optimus Prime, there's always Megatron. Whoop. The Megatron head knocker. So Megatron and Daredevil, bobblehead slash head knockers. Because I think I was going to get Optimus and Megatron, but then the statue just kind of said, no, you don't want that. Oh, some more smalls. Ah. And then I did pick up some more smalls. I'm missing 2. Where did the other 2 go? I'm missing 2 smalls I just had up here. Oh well, I'll find them in a little bit.
From a transformer that don't transform them, LOL.
I know, that's what I did want to open the box and see. But yeah, I think it's more of a statue piece than a transformer piece. And I love the statue look. Again, I think the statue look on it is absolutely fantastic. Because again, the wheels are there, the arm is there, everything is there on the figure. But I can't tell if it's transformable or not, and I don't think it does. So it's more of a statue than a transformer. And where the heck did my other smalls go? Then I picked, like I said, I picked up some more smalls because they happened to be there. And I'll find them probably after I turn the lights back on. But I picked up, dang it, another Gundam figure. We picked up another Autobot figure. However, this one supposedly talks, and I didn't test it, but it is just basically a simple head statuette bust. And the one I really liked, and I wanted to pick him up last time, and I'm glad I didn't. Godzilla, or Gojira, with lights and sounds. I have no idea what he does. According to this, his firelight comes on and he growls. Supposedly. So those are most of the small things I picked up. I got two tiny alien figures, and I don't know where they went. But again, I'll find them later. And I gotta plug something back in. Figure out which plug just came from. Oh, I gotta get the laptop plugged back in. Ah, there we go. And then finally, the biggies. So if you're watching the archives and you're drooling later, that's fine, as long as I hope you're drooling. Now the first one doesn't look like much, but what it is a hand painted, hand carved chess set. And I'm gonna hope I don't lose any pieces when I open this thing. There we go. And again, for instance, that is the king. It is absolutely tiny, but I absolutely love it. It is gorgeous in my opinion. I saw that and I said, screw the toys, screw the collectibles. This is in the budget. Because it is literally, it is a chessboard. And again, as you can see, it's not that big. But I think it is absolutely beautiful. It is all hand carved, all hand crafted, and all hand painted. All right, then the two that I know most people are going to love. And we're going to go with the new in the box. This, ladies and gentlemen, I think was opened once. I think it was opened one time. And it is simply to make sure that it was there. And the only reason I say that is because the tape packaging is still on it, but there's a piece of tape on it. But ladies and gentlemen, I saw this today, and like I said, it's supposed to be brand new in the box. I haven't opened it, I haven't checked, so this is one of those where we may be gambling. But we picked up Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter. And basically, there, whoop, well, it's upside down. There we go. With firing, blasting cannon, retractable gear, the whole 9 yards. But if this is in the box like they say it is, and I believe them because he's never steered me wrong before. Wow. That's all I'm going to say is just wow. And then the coup de grace, the piece de resistance, the prize that I am most proud that I picked up today. Hey, Emily, how we doing tonight? And again, I have picked up a Darth Maul piece that I love. I have picked up my Martian Attack piece, Mars Attack piece I love. My Daredevil bobblehead I love. But I went above and beyond for this piece. Because I told the gentleman I wanted something good. I didn't want my usual small stuff I get from him. I get keychains, I get pops, I get figureheads, I get bobbleheads from him all the time. I get action figures from him all the time. But today, it came down to a choice. And the choice was basically Spider-Man or Spider-Man. Well, that's not officially true because Skeletor was a choice as well, and I passed on Skeletor. But this is a limited edition figure. And I don't just mean 5,000 pieces and it's done. I don't mean 2,000 pieces and it's done. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I picked up the Hikari Vinyl Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. As you can see, 750 total pieces have been done. Handmade, handcrafted in Japan. Dun, dun. But I picked this up today. I saw the Hikari stuff on the shelf, and I said, I want something Hikari for you guys. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we reveal probably one of the best prizes I personally think that we've ever had on the show. One of 750 of them, and I don't remember if it's numbered or not. But again, there are only 750 of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Hikari pieces that were made in color. The black and white one, or the I think they call it banded, I think was the term. There were only 500 of those made. And I almost went for that one, but I like the color one better, to be honest with you. So that, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, not counting the two the mini alien pieces, and I don't know where they are. And they're floating around here somewhere. Are the prizes that can be won at any point between now and April 23rd. And I use the word could, because just remember, April 23rd is pick your prize night. I'll lay odds that will be there on April 23rd, because I don't think I'm going to be putting that up on a regular broadcast, to be honest with you. If I do, it will be very, very, very unlikely. So, as you can see, the goodies are there. Lots more goodies added, and that was just today. I got stuff I won in an auction today. I got the toy show coming up March 15th. And hopefully I'm going to go to Wizard World April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I hope. Don't know yet, but I use the word probably. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We've shown off the prizes. We've shown off the goodies. We've done some chit chat. It's time to get the game started, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close down the little pre-show stuff. Going to give it a second. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going back to one of our all-time favorites, or I should say one of my all-time regular themes. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is the game of blockbusters. And no, I don't have the sound working. I have completely screwed that up somehow on the game. Don't know how I did it, but I did it. And as always, we're going to start with the first person that communicated in the channel.
Graham commented that she liked my hat.
It's my hat right now. I'm wearing my hat. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Bubbles. How you doing, hon? So, the first person that was on the channel today was Turtle. So, Turtle, with that, you're going to have the first choice of the number to start the game off. And before I don't forget all the plugs for everybody I normally plug that I haven't plugged today because I've been so busy showing off goodies. Fishy, if you guys didn't know,
One, two,
he's not here. He's not on the game show tonight because he is doing his second birthday stream. So I think he said it's his second year birthday stream, and with the Oscars coming around, he's doing he's been doing it for like 24 or 20.
to listen tonight. I have other things to do.
I think he said he's already up to 2 days of broadcasting. I don't know if that's him on air the whole time, or if that's just him letting the music go in the background, because he never tells me. Plus, I don't catch him until Saturday, because I got on and I saw him on last night, and I just didn't think anything about it. Who else have I not plugged? Well, we'll get to the plugs in a little bit. Turtle has made the first choice tonight, and Turtle is going to go with number 12, and we have a J. So the answer to this question will start with a J. This J is the city
The local Olive Garden use promo code REDBAN.
in Canada where Austro-Hungarian Canadians were interned during World War I. This J is the city in Canada where Austro-Hungarian Canadians were interned during World War I. And somebody trying to get a business plug in. Very nicely done, Olive. I got to give you props for that one. If you guys, if people want to come in and plug their businesses, feel free. More viewers, the better, right? So the question is, what are you working on? So this J is the city in Canada where Austro-Hungarian Canadians were interned during World War I. So we are looking for the name of the city in Canada where Austro-Hungarians were interned during World War I. See, I already did all my food shopping, hon. So the fridge is semi-full. The freezer's semi-full. The cupboards are full.
I'm going to have shrimp tonight.
She's bragging. Oh, come on. There we go. Correct, Turtle. It was indeed Jasper was the Canadian city.
Jasper.
And Turtle scores 5 points on that one. All right, Turtle. It's your choice as to where we go next. I want to do something real quick. Yeah, okay, it disappears. Cool. I had to make sure I had it still set where the point value disappeared because I couldn't remember. Number 5. And here is the letters. Ooh, it's a 3 letters. So we have a 3-word phrase. AOS. And the question is, AOS was the nickname given to Sidney Riley, on whom Ian Fleming would use as a model for his James Bond books. AOS was the nickname given to Sidney Riley, on whom Ian Fleming would use as a model for his James Bond books. So that's what we're looking for. We are looking for the nickname given to Sidney Riley, on whom Ian Fleming used as a model for his James Bond books.
Ace of Spies.
That is correct, Turtle. Sidney Riley was... Turn that down a little bit. Was nicknamed the Ace of Spies. And another 15 for Turtle on this one. But do not forget, there are swaps still on the board.
Ace of Spies.
Uh-oh.
A synth LOL.
Well, that's because she's not eating shrimp. She's eating shrimp. Big difference. There's a difference between shrimp and shrimp. And you would know this, Turtle, because I think we found our synth. I think we found our synth. Number 15. And we have a C. So we are going to be looking for an answer that starts with a C. And greetings to those of you that are dropping in on the channel a little late. Hope you guys are doing well. You missed all the goodies we're going to be giving away in future episodes.
It's LOL.
I'm not so sure about that. This C is a cut of steak that was named for a French diplomat. This C is a cut of steak that was named for a French diplomat. And hun, just so you know, I got around to replacing my dead Star-Lord figure today. I finally had to go and just go get him replaced. And I did. Ugh.
Chateaubriand.
That is correct, Emery's. It was indeed Chateaubriand. And I think it got named for him by accident. I'd have to go look that up. And Emery's is on the board with 10 points. All right, Emery's. That means it is your choice.
Dead Star-Lord.
Yeah, you broke his arm. He bled out to death.
LOL.
You broke his arm, remember? So he died. He died of blood loss. But we worked our magic and we rebuilding. We are that good. We worked our magic and we rebuilt the Star-Lord. Number 1. All right, we have a T. And here is the T question. This T is the medical term for someone who suffers a ringing in their ears when there isn't any external noise. This T is the medical term for someone who suffers a ringing in their ears when there isn't any external noise. No, Roy's rebuilt. Roy's can rebuild.
A synth LOL.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget those 2 dates. I hate walking over and doing that, but I can't like break into the slideshow.
Tinnitus.
That is correct. Tinnitus is the term. And with that, we go back to the board, and everybody scores another 10, and we are tied. Ladies and gentlemen, Emery's and Turtle are both scored at 20. Those of you that haven't jumped in and participated yet, there is still plenty of time. This is open to everyone. And there are some swaps out there, so you can actually steal points from them. So if you're in there just watching, and you've never played a game show, this is probably one of the best ones to do it. Because anything can and usually does happen.
1-1.
Number 11. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we have an LB. So we are looking for a 2-word phrase. First word starts with L. Second word starts with B. And here is the question. This LB's real name was Deanne Belmont.
Everyone except synth LOL.
Nope, even synth. I even open it up to synth. I'm not like that mean old mayor in Diamond City. Stuff does not mix well. This stuff does not mix well at all. This LB's real name was Diane or Deanna Belmont. It's actually Diane. Well, let me wait for it to come up. I see the correct answer.
Lucille Ball. Lauren Bacall.
And indeed it was Lucille Ball. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't believe you can jump in at the last minute to win a game, as Turtle, what happened to him last Saturday? Turtle had the game won, was ready to claim his manga kit, and he blew it. And Caitlin jumped right in there and stole it out from under him. I see this stuff, I'm paying more attention to the audio chat. Number 23 is an NB. So again, we are looking for a 2-word answer. And here we go. This NB is the common name for the symptoms you get when you have a lack of vitamin A in your diet. This NB is the common name for the symptoms you get with a lack of vitamin A in your diet. I just realized I didn't put the bonus game on this one. Dang it! This NB is the common name for the symptoms you get with a lack of vitamin A in your diet. Correct. I see correct answers.
Night blindness. Night blindness.
And Bubbles comes in first with night blindness. Oh, and she steals the swap. And she takes Emery's 30 points. And Emery's drops down to 0. For somebody that wasn't going to play, she got hooked, didn't she? All right, Bubbles. It is your choice, my dear.
Wood.
Wood off. But yeah, I could not believe the prices on some of the stuff, the Star Wars stuff that was going on. That I'm just sitting there watching because the stuff I was even interested in wasn't until late. And I'm seeing stuff go for $150, $200, $85. I'm just closing this auction out because I'm not even going to try. Number 21. And we have a P. And here is the P question. This P was reportedly inspired by a pizza that had one slice removed. This P was reportedly inspired by a pizza that had one slice removed.
Pac-Man.
Correct, Emery's. It was indeed Pac-Man. And Emery steals the points right back. Emery's gets the points right back from Bubbles. Back and forth they do go.
Fast on the one. Pac-Man.
So Emery's is back in the lead again with 30. Turtles is there at 20. And Bubbles is at 0.
This is Sparta.
Oh, if you guys want to see a great video, and I can't remember where I saw this. There's a video with a girl arguing with, I guess it's a friend, and it's a friendly fight. It's all staged. And every time they did something, she would throw out a movie line. And it's like, "This is Sparta," or what was the other one? But it's the high known name. "I'll be back," that sort of thing. And I think they were LARPing, is what I think they were doing. And the very last one was, "You can take my life, but you'll never take my freedom." And in the LARP, she dies on the very next second. And she's like, I guess you took both, huh? Number 16. And we have an F. And here is the F word. That sounded so wrong. That sounded so wrong. This F is the common name given to Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. This F is the common name given to Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. But again, for those of you that did not look or weren't here earlier, I showed off a bunch of the prizes today. And like I said, these are probably the 4 I'm most proud of, just to show them off. We have the Optimus Prime non-transforming statue. Like I said, I think that thing looks absolutely incredible. And it's the only reason I got it, because I'm like, does anybody want one that is not a transforming? And I'm thinking, yeah, they probably would. Correct. Turtle is the first one in. Turtle makes it back on the board. And the points for that, 20 points for Turtle, puts Turtle back in the lead. Turtle is back in the lead. So now Turtle is in danger of the swap if it comes up. I am not a simp. I say I want to find a good trench coat. I want to find a good trench coat because I got a character I want to do.
But he is not playing.
There's a see, because Nerdy gave me an idea and he didn't mean to do it, but I've been writing character ideas down for new characters to show up. And so Nerdy gave me an idea for one, but I got to work on it. Number 20. And we are looking for a B word. See, that sounded so much better than an F word, right?
Where is Nerdy?
I think he was like, he watches a few other people, even before he drops in. If he's not working, he may be working. You never know. All right. And the B word is as follows.
I only see him on Instagram liking my photos.
This B is the location of the Guggenheim Museum in Spain. Yeah, you can play with Instagram at work if you got a phone. I don't. But it's like I didn't watch him yesterday. I got home early because we finished our bowling fast, and I went to bed. I got home and I collapsed in front of the TV, and I was out like a light. But no, I get that idea from Nerdy when I'm watching his show.
Bilbao.
Correct, Emery's. The museum is in Bilbao, Spain. And Emery scores another 10 points. And we are at 40 points each. Nope. No, because I woke up long enough to get into bed. But for whatever reason, he has issues crawling up into that bed. I don't know why, but he has issues getting up on that bed. He has more issues than Blubber Gumbo getting onto that bed. All right, Emery's, whenever you're ready, it's your choice for the next question. Number 7. All right. And we have a BT question. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is your BT question. This BT hits the baseball shot heard around the world in 1951. This BT hits the baseball shot heard around the world in 1951. No BitTorrent. We are not a pirate station. Although you could argue that anybody that broadcasts live is a pirate station since we don't have to follow all the FCC rules. You could argue that. That'd be cool. Come in with the pirate outfit. Arr, I'm the communication pirate. And you have walked the internet tonight, landlubbers. Correct, Emery's. Bobby Thompson hit the baseball shot heard around the world in 1951. The Giants win the pennant. The Giants win the pennant. And Emery's adds another 15 to his score,
Bobby Thompson,
putting him back in the danger zone if the swap comes up and he doesn't score it. All right, Emery, whenever you're ready, it is your choice. And again tonight, ladies and gentlemen, please remember that whoever wins tonight will have their choice of the Jeff Gordon Rainbow 24 DuPont car or the Marvin Harrison McFarlane Series 12 piece. Numero 30. That didn't sound right. Numero 30. Number 3. And we are looking for an A question. And here is the question. This A is the Italian term for music with a very fast pace of 168 to 177 beats per minute. This A is the Italian term for music with a very fast pace of 168 to 177 beats per minute, just like the pendulum or the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't even move my hands that fast. This A is the Italian term.
Allegro,
No, it is not Allegro. I figured that was going to catch somebody. But it is not Allegro. This A is the Italian term for music with a very fast pace of 168 to 177 beats per minute.
Adagio,
Nope, it is not Adagio. And we've had 2 guesses. So for the first time tonight, we're actually going to start the timer for this one. If the timer's working. I never know because I keep forgetting to go back and check all my games for the timers. So again, this A is the Italian term for music with a very fast pace of 168 to 177 beats per minute.
Allegro,
There we go. It is indeed Allegrissimo, I think. Allegrissimo. Allegro is fast, which is like 145 to 167, I think. And then Allegrissimo is 168 to 177. And Emery scores another 15 on the board to bring him up to 70. And I gotta change lines because I'm running out of space there. But yeah, it's allegro, then allegrissimo, and then there's another term for like over 179 beats a minute. Because I had a whole set of music questions on that, and I'm like, there's no way they're going to know that. Until afterwards.
One seven. Allegrissimo is 150167.
That's allegro. I believe that is allegro, not allegrissimo. I will have to do a double check. But yeah, I am pretty sure because it's allegro, then allegrissimo, and then it's something else for 100. The next one up. All right, the E is. This E was the only team in Major League Soccer to carry over their name from the North American Soccer League team of the same city. This E was the only team in the Major League Soccer League to carry over their name from their NASL team in the same city. Because I looked that one up, but I'm pretty sure it was marked Allegrissimo was the higher of the two. This E was the only team in Major League Soccer history to carry over their same name from their NASL team in the same city. Nope, it is not the Eagles. See, I like this. I can just hide. Correct. It is the San Jose Earthquakes. In the North American Soccer League, they were the San Jose Earthquakes. And when they were officially approved for Major League Soccer, they got the name San Jose Earthquakes. Oop, back to board. There. Let's get back to the right board. One. And Emery scores another 20 on that one. And Emery's, it is your choice as to where we go next. Number 9. And the number 9 is simply the letter M. Oh, I keep forgetting to wait for the so I know everybody's at the same spot.
9.
There we go. All right, we are at the letter M. Which M character on Friends had an occupation as a chef? Which M character on Friends had an occupation as a chef? And again, ladies and gentlemen, that's one reason why if you guys are watching the chat on YouTube, you will know sometimes I do not respond to that. It's because I want everybody to have a fair shot when it comes across on the PSN at the same time. Correct, Emery's. Monica has been shot. And Emery scores another 5 points. as he starts pulling away, but I do know there is one more swap out there somewhere. See, it's always good to have a team. It is always good to have a team on there, at times. Unless the teammate is wrong. Then you can blame the teammate for missing, right? Alright, Emery's.
One zero.
Number 10. Alright, here is the 10. And we are looking for an LT. And here is the LT statement. LT was much better known for a longer book rather than his short story, How Much Land Does a Man Need? LT, this LT was much better known for a longer book rather than his short story, How Much Land Does a Man Need? And while I'm waiting, I want to see how far behind the YouTube page is. Not too bad. It is not too bad. LT was much better known for a longer book rather than his short story, How Much Land Does a Man Need?
Leo Tolstoy.
Correct, Embries. Leo Tolstoy. Of course, better known for War and Peace. I don't remember how long the short story was, but I know it wasn't as long as War and Peace. That much I do know. Oh, and Embries takes the big 25 off the board.
Leo Tolstoy.
So, Embries, whenever you're ready, it is your choice. I think there's only one 25-pointer on the board. But like I said, I do know the swap is still up there. And it is still, there are still a few points out there. Number 13. And we are looking for an SA. And here is the SA question. This essay is a 2001 Japanese animated movie about a girl named Chihiro who is lost in a magic world of spirits that visits a bathhouse. And I did not put it in there for some reason, but it's considered the Japanese Alice in Wonderland. That much I remember. This essay is a 2001 Japanese animated movie about a girl. Ooh, Emery's firing off with that one. Indeed it was. Spirited Away was indeed that one. And Emery scores another 5 on the board. But yeah, it was actually called the Japanese version of Alice in Wonderland at one point. I don't know if that label's still stuck, but it's actually a pretty good label for that movie. I watched it one time, and I loved it. I can't remember if I watched it dubbed or if I just watched it with subtitles. But I thought it was a wonderfully done movie. And Hollywood could only dream of coming up with something that original, that well. Number 19. Alright, here is question, or the letters, or letter, for 19. Pardon me. And we have an H. And the H question is, this H is the Greek god that was depicted on the Colossus of Rhodes? This H is the Greek god that was depicted on the Colossus of Rhodes. Well, because yes, normally they're dubbed, but there are certain movies that the English people just, they don't dub them. They just leave them as, there are certain series and TV shows that they don't dub.
Hercules. Hercules. Helios.
And it is Helios that is on the Colossus of Rhodes. It is not Hercules. Bubbles and Turtle both missed that one. And Emery scores another 10 on the board. But the Colossus of Rhodes was actually a representation of the Greek god of Helios. Because for instance, what's the one I've been watching on Crunchyroll? There's one on Crunchyroll that I've been watching, and I can't think of the name of it now. It's the Demon Hunter and the Church or something like that. And it's like, I would love for them to dub it, because every time I watch it I get distracted. So I have to go back and watch it about 3 or 4 times to catch sections where I miss the transcript or the closed captionings. I can't remember the name of it now, but I love it and it's great. Number 6. And we have a G. And the G question is, pardon me. This G was the movie that won the Best Film Oscar, Academy Awards, the year E.T. was nominated. This G was the movie that won the Best Film Oscar the year E.T. was nominated. Yeah, it may have been dubbed. I just don't remember. I just know I loved it. It's like Steamboy. I love the movie Steamboy. I love the movie Steamboy. But it is, they will not dub it. It's on Crackle, and they don't dub it. So it's like I have to watch the whole movie without distractions. No. Steamboy. Yeah, they dubbed Steamboy. They dubbed Steamboy, but they changed some of the words. That's what I remember. So I was kind of confused on some of it. They changed some of the words, so the meaning of the actual script and what they said didn't match. Correct. Turtle gets on the board again with Gandhi. And Turtle scores 5 more points. And Turtle, it's your choice.
Oh, you are in trouble when it is dinner time.
I'm in trouble? Yeah, no, I haven't fed the dogs yet either. You are in trouble when it is dinner. Uh-oh. Okay, now I'm confused, hon. Now you're confusing me.
180.
Number 18. And we have a K. And here is the K answer. This K is the name given to the asteroid belt just outside of Neptune's orbit. This K is the name given to the asteroid belt just outside of Neptune's orbit. I'm trying to figure out why I'm in trouble when it's dinner time. I missed something. Oh yeah, when the dogs do that, is basically I gotta pause the movies
Yes, a distraction from you concentrating on Crackle.
because it was basically correct Emery's. It is the Cooper belt. Because I'm sitting down there one day and I'm watching something on Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll is pretty much nothing but Japanese anime, and they're going nuts upstairs. They really are. And another 5 for Emery's. So it's like I could watch 3 or 4 minutes of the movie, and so I had to pause it and run upstairs, let them out, come back downstairs. I'm watching the movie again, and it's one of the movies I'm really into, and I can't think of which one. And the next thing I hear is scratch, 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 scratch. Let me in, let me in, let me in. So it's like pause again, run upstairs, come back down. It was like at one point I was just ready to, I'm just going to lock them in a room. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to lock the dogs in a room. Just so I can watch my movie. All right. Number 8 is TB. The first album of TB was 1965's Mr. Tambourine Man. The first album of TB was 1965's Mr. Tambourine Man. Hey, Caitlin, how are we doing? No, it is not the Beatles.
Whitey has Crunchyroll upstairs. Hey. Hey Caitlin, get the swap. The Beatles. The Birds.
To let you know, Caitlin, your package went out today. They said it should get to you on Monday. Because I got there before the post office sent the stuff out. So they say yours should get there on Monday.
How are you?
Correct, Emery's. 1965's Mr. Tambourine Man was indeed done by the Birds. Oh, and I think Emery's might have just saved himself, as the swap is off the board.
Okay, thank you.
And I don't think there's any more. I don't know if there... That's 3. I don't know if there were 3 or 4 on this. I do not remember if there are 3 or 4 swaps on this one. I know we've had 3 of them.
Hey Turtle.
I can't remember. Because I know I was like changing stuff around on one board, but I don't know if it was this one or not. Alright, number 4 is BM. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the BM question. This BM, oh, this is the easy one.
Dun dun.
This BM is made with vodka, tomato juice, and various spices or flavorings. This BM is made with vodka, tomato juice, and various spices or flavorings.
You know who gets swaps? Bowl movement.
A bowl. A bowl movement.
Bloody Mary.
Correct.
Bloody Mary.
Bubbles. Bubbles gets it right. Need a Bloody Mary. Oh, there was another one. Uh-oh. Oh, I did not know Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I swear I had no clue. I had no clue. But there it is. Bubbles just stole all of Emery's points. Oh. Oh my God. That is half the fun of the game. You just never know what's going to happen. All right, hon. We got 3 questions left. You got 140 points.
Back at you.
Oh. Now, because I know what's going to happen. I know it from this point, but we'll deal with that in a minute. We have NN.
1-4.
Yes, you did. What a fell swoop. This NN is the novel in which we meet the one-eyed schoolmaster, Wackford Squeers.
In one fell swoop I heard 1,000 voices go silent, LOL.
Oh! See, the funny thing is, I know this happened one other time. Where player 1 had gotten so far ahead, nobody was trying. And then all of a sudden, and it was before I had changed the game, all of a sudden the steel, because I had like the steel half point board option in there.
Nick Nickleby.
Nope.
Nickleby.
There we go. I can't take Nick Nickleby because it's actually for the official title. It is Nickleby. That one I can't take Nick because Nick is not the actual name.
I won on the last one being a swap.
That's it. Emery's won one on the last one being a swap. Because I had lost count. Because, like I said, this was one of those where I had only had like 3 swaps, and I had like 2 steel halves. And we're going through the whole game, and I literally lost count of where the 5 extra pieces were. And I want to say it was a blowout game for Kimber. I want to say that just off the top of my head. And Emery's comes in, last question, gets the last question, swap, steals it on the very last question. And everybody's like, what's going to happen if it's like somebody comes in and plays only the last question as a swap? And I'm like, luck of the draw. Because I don't control who answers the questions. I want everybody to participate. It's just one of those things that occur. All right, Turtle, whenever you're ready, we got 2 left. Now, because, just to let you guys know, Turtle's in second at the moment. Because Bubbles won, I can't give Bubbles a prize.
That was the only one I answered. What plays Turtle?
Because, like I said, I don't think there are any more swaps left. I think because I think there are only 4. Because I dropped it to 4 tiles, and I got rid of the 2 steels, and I changed one of the steels to a swap. But we're gonna finish up. And we have an S.
Tutu.
You fear this S if you have didascalan. Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've done this one. Didascalanophobia. Didascalanophobia. So, what this is going to be is Bubbles is going to choose one of the two prizes.
Silent.
No, it is not silence. Bubbles is going to choose one of the two prizes. This is one of those few nights where we're not giving anything away, apparently. Correct, Turtle. It is indeed
School.
And Turtle scores another 5 points on the board. This is one of those few nights. Normally I don't have Bubbles. I basically don't listen to Bubbles when she answers. Because I already started listening to her. That's the way it goes. Because again, she doesn't know anything about the questions, just like anybody else. And what I will say is when we get to the 1 year thing, Bubbles won't be allowed to play. That much I'm going to tell you right now. No, actually I'm going to be fair. I know what I will do after this. It's just going to take me a second to get it set up. Number 2. And we have a D. This D is the oldest surviving rainforest in the world. This D is the oldest surviving rainforest in the world. Now, I know what I'm going to do. This will be one of those few 2-game nights. Correct, Emery's. It is indeed. And Emery scores 5 on that one. Dun, dun, dun. All right, give me 1 minute because I know what I'm going to do for this. Whoa, I keep doing that with the speaker. So, in this case, congratulations, Bubbles. You kept everybody from winning. I buy stuff to give away, and my wife cost them every one of them. All right, don't give me a second. Oh, I don't know why I did it that way. I already had the tiebreaker option available.
I think at 2 zeros behind the LOL. Congratulations, Bubbles. Wood.
All right.
GG everyone.
All right. So this is going to come down to Turtle and Emery's because you guys are the only 2 that had points. If you had been paying attention to the pregame, see, pregames are useful on occasion.
Thank the host and Emery for all the answers. LOL.
All right. If you guys were watching the pregame, there were 10 reflections that were going on the board. And I believe Emery's and Turtle were both here during all of them.
No problem.
But if you weren't, we're going to give you one last chance. During the pregame, there were 10 reflections of school universities that were going on the screen. This will be between Emery's and Turtle. If you can remember what those 10 reflections were, the person that gives me, I gotta make sure.
I had to buy readers today.
Uh-oh. Between Emery's and Turtle, there were 10 colleges that came up on the pregame. I need the 10 mascots for those colleges. Wait a minute, I gotta put some. I don't have any dramatic music. That's my problem. Let me think. Do I have any dramatic music for this? Let's try. Oh, yeah, I do. So, guys, I want you guys to give me those 10 mascots. Whoever gives me the most of those correctly from what was playing in the pregame is going to be our prize winner. I'm going to see if this repeats. All right, it does not repeat. All right, we're going to set this up to repeat for a bit. And we're going to turn it down. All right, Turtle says the Cavaliers were one of them. Were the Cavaliers? I want to. I do not want to loop. Oop.
Michigan Wolverines, Spartans, Scarlet Knight, Cavaliers, Civic Cardinal.
It's doing what I didn't want it to do. Hold on. There we go. Damn it, why is it?
Spartan, Scarlet Knight, Cavaliers.
All right, there we go. That's what I want.
Civic Cardinal.
All right. Turtle said Virginia. And the Cavaliers were indeed on the board. So that's 1 for Turtle. Then he went with Michigan, which was not one of the 10, Turtle. Then we had Emery's going for Michigan State Spartans, which was on the board. Then Emery's gave me the Scarlet Knights, who were indeed on the board. So that's 2 for Emery's and 1 for Turtle. So we've had Virginia come off, we've had Michigan State come off, and we've had Rutgers come off. So we have 7 more that were left on the board. Emery's is at 2, Turtle is at 1.
Say the Cardinal.
No, Cy the Cardinal is not up there. So that is a strike for Emery's. And Turtle has 1 strike. So again, Michigan State has come off. Virginia has come off. And Rutgers has come off. There were 7 other schools that were on the pregame. There were 7 other schools that were on the pregame. The Golden Tigers were not one of the 7. So that's 2 strikes for Emery's.
Golden Tigers.
So Emery's can only miss 1 more and he's locked out. Turtle, you've only got 1, but you got 1 strike. This is one of those few times where I'm actually glad I ran a pregame. So Turtle, I need one of those teams that was on the pregame that you recognized. Hey Ed, how are we doing tonight? We are wrapping things up here. Emery's and Turtle are in a face-off because my wife beat them both in Blockbusters.
What I'm saying.
So they're basically in a face-off to try to claim the prize because they were the only ones that had points in our Blockbusters game. And right now, Emery's leads 2-1.
Hey Ed, I accidentally won, so he is having to do a tiebreaker.
Yeah, she basically said at the start, and Turtle and Emery's can vouch, I'm just going to sit back and watch. And then she just went off. The Wildcats are not on the list. That's 2 strikes. All right, so here's how it works. Emery's leads with 2. Turtle has 1. Turtle, you've got to get 1 right or Emery's wins. Emery, you can take a guess, and if you guess right, you lock him out from getting it. So, for instance, like I said, when he named Virginia, he locked you out of that one, the Cavaliers. So basically, right now, Emery's is up 2-1. We did an entire pre-show, and while we were doing the pre-show, 10 college teams showed up in reflections on the screen, like so.
Big Red.
No, I cannot take Big Red. All right, Emery's is locked out. So here's is how it works, Turtle. You've got to get 1 to tie him. You've got to get 1 to tie him.
I remember the name of the college after Virginia.
No helping, Bubbles. You put us in this situation. So, Turtle, you got to name one, because there are still 7 up there.
No, Judge Lady. Baylor.
Turtle, you got to get 1 to time. If you get 2, you win. I've never done a tiebreaker before, so this is actually pretty fun because I'm putting all the pressure on you guys to pay attention to the pre-show. Now, just imagine if it was a tiebreaker and somebody wasn't there. Oh, Turtle taking the easy way out. Fresno State Bulldogs were indeed on the list. All right, Turtle, this is plain and simple.
I said it before, Big Red.
I do not have Bulldogs. I'm looking at the YouTube list. It did not come through on the YouTube chat, Emery's. Because I see Judge Lady and then Big Red. Turtle took the easy way out. Probably the most commonly used mascot. Oh, okay. Okay.
Judge Lady.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, so Turtle, this is how it works. No! The Eagles are not up there.
Eagles.
The Eagles are not up there. Alright. We are still tied 2-2. So it's very, very simple. I'm going to pick one of these slides. And I know which one I'm going to pick. You're going to see the reflection of the school. The first person that could tell me the sport team name / mascot. And I need the sport team name, even though it's got mascots written up there. Again, for instance, we did Virginia Cavaliers. I know the mascot has a totally different name. I want the full name of the team. Okay? Here is the first one to give it to me scores the win. And Bubbles probably already knows which one I'm picking. There is your reflection. I need the first person to give me the team mascot or team name. The first one that can give me the team name to that college is our winner. We ended up 2-2 with 3 strikes on both sides. I thought you Bubbles was going to know which one I picked. But ladies and gentlemen, that's why on occasion you got to be here on time to catch the pre-show. Just in case there's a tiebreaker and I don't have a fallback plan.
BS was there.
No hints from the peanut. Well, you can give them hints. You just can't give them the answer. You can give them hints. You can't give them the answer. That's all I'm going to say. The first person between Turtle and Emery that can name the school mascot name with the the school team name for that reflection on that school is our winner. And like I said, there's a reason Bubbles knew I was going to pick that one. And Emery's nails it. The Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. I couldn't take Eagles Turtle. The full name is the Golden Eagles. So Emery's is our winner for the night. After Bubbles stole the win from him. But the other ones on our list were the Washington Huskies. We got the Virginia Cavaliers. I'm surprised this one was missed. I thought somebody was going to take a guess at that one. The Baylor Bears.
That was intense.
I need more tiebreaker situations. Is what this one, Emery, you could have locked it away from you. You gave me the actual mascot, where you gave me Big Red, whereas we were looking for the Hilltoppers.
Lol. Ball time. You finally got your...
Yep, you named the bear. You didn't give me the Bears. The Iowa State Cyclones. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And the Arkansas Razorbacks. Now, believe it or not, I have another one up there somewhere, or at least part of one, where it's actually named the actual physical mascot. But I didn't want to do. Didn't want to do mascot and teams in the same situation. Damn it! Not what I wanted. All right. So Emery's, before we get to the vault, you actually get your choice. Would you prefer the Jeff Gordon? Whoop! Get on the camera. The Jeff Gordon DuPont Rainbow car, or the Marvin Harrison McFarlane piece? Which of those would you actually prefer, Emery's? Yeah, because the bear was
Get the
where is
car.
it? The bear was actually, you named the bear, I think, which was no, you didn't even name the bear. You named the Hilltoppers one. That one I know, because when you named Big Red, I'm like, I can't take it. Cannot take that one.
Everyone wants a car.
No Thundercats yet. Alright, Emery's just called out for the Marvin Harrison piece. Congratulations, Emery's. The Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison is yours. Yep. So I'm going to put that off to the side. And just remember, he's a Hall of Fame wide receiver now. Alright, and with that, I'm trying to decide what I want to put up. Oh, I already picked something out earlier. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, we will still have the Jeff Gordon piece available. In addition, we are now adding the Star-Lord ceramic mug to next week's prize pile. So those will be the two prizes up for grabs next week. thought you were the one that was collecting cars for your dad, though. Emery's? I don't remember. Somebody said they were collecting. If I had die-cast cars, they were going to try to get those for their dads, because they said their dad was a huge car collector. I thought it was you. Maybe it was somebody else. Give me 1 minute while I check something on this. All right, we're going to cheat a little on the vault. As you won the game, Emery's, we're taking one off. You got 3 correct overall in the tiebreaker. So officially, because if normally I'd use the tiebreaker as the...
He wants the mug. I got the Speed Racer car for my dad. He loves Speed Racer.
Oh, well, he might like one of the ones that are upcoming that I got coming from the auction. I got, and I won, the number 9 car for Racer X. So I got to pay for it. The auction finished. It was like the auction was only today, so they got to do all the invoices and stuff. But I got the Racer X number 9. That one, and I got it for a song. At the toy show, the guy was charging like $60 for it. My auction, I got it for 9. So yes, I have the Racer X number 9 car coming to me soon. All right, Emery's. Again, you won the game, so you get 1 off. You got 3 of them correct on the tiebreaker, so that is 4 numbers off the vault. Which row would you like me to remove the 4 numbers from? And I got another auction tomorrow, and I can't remember why I signed up for this one. There had to be something in it I wanted. I will have to check, though, because I only sign up for them if there's something in them I like. And like I said, the one today, I signed up for because there was like a ton of die-cast cars, but there was only one die-cast car I wanted. All right, row 3 is your first choice. You got 3 more choices. What other rows would you like me to remove a number from? Again, you can choose any one of the 4. And like I said, because the funny thing was, the Star Wars auction and the die-cast car auction were like at the same time. So I kind of got lucky where the Star Wars auction prices were just out of my league. Because I turned all my attention to the car auction. Alright, we're going to take 1 number off of each row for Emery's. Row number 1, we're taking off the 2. Row number 2, we're taking off the 6. Row number 3, we are removing the 3. And row number 4, I like doing things twice. We'll take off another 6. Alright, Emily, those are the 4 numbers that are removed from the board, or removed from the vault. So with that, I get my drum roll option. I need a 4-digit combination to the vault. What is our 4-digit combination?
7362.
73.
Numbers off the vault. Ascend Emery's LOL.
Yeah. I thought Roy removed numbers off the vault. Oh. No! 7362 is not our combination to our vault tonight. So the vault is still open. And this time we actually remembered to do it, which was the good part. Because what was it? What was it, Turtle? Was it 2 nights ago? I just totally or 2 weeks ago, I totally forgot to do it. All right, we're going to close the vault now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, as you have seen over the past weeks and months and episodes and broadcasts, we have been building and building and building the prize pile. And what that means for you is I want to give stuff away. But I can't give stuff away if you don't participate. So, and again, it's kind of hard to...
2 weeks ago, LOL.
Yeah, two.
You know who talks about sense?
Sense. So, as you guys know, I give everybody, whoever participates, and I gotta stay back. I keep forgetting I'm on camera. Duh.
GG everyone, have a great night.
Everybody that wins on a Saturday gets something. I want you guys to remember, I want to give stuff away. So, April 12th, our 1-year anniversary, we will be giving away, via the list, at least 10 small items. Or we're hoping to give away 10 small items. April 23rd, even though it's not our 1-year anniversary, it's already past our 1-year anniversary, we are going to be doing Pick Your Prize. If you're here and you're participating and you've seen something, anything in the prize pile you like, and you want to take a chance to win it, be here. If you win a game, April 23rd through sometime the day of the April 24th, if you win a game, you get to claim one item in the prize pile. I don't care if it's the stuff I showed you today. Again, I'm going to show the big one off. I'm going to show off this. This is a limited, one of 750 piece edition by Funko. There's the tag. I keep forgetting I have to move it. Handcrafted, handmade. I will guarantee you, I will not be putting that up on the weekly choice options. Yeah, it is. It's right there. See? That will be one of those prizes that can be and will be. I almost guarantee that one or the Darth Maul figure should be one of the first 2 prizes claimed. You never know. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't. It was like that night that somebody claimed when I was doing the free-for-all, and somebody claimed like one of the smallest prizes I had because they were like, I love those, I want those, I'm claiming those. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it has been Saturday night. It has been a lot of fun. It is now 9:13, so we're actually wrapping things up right on time, or a little bit early, this evening. Oh, that's why, because the video is behind. I'm sitting there wondering why I'm still seeing the vault on my screen. I want to thank you guys for being with us. It has been fun as always. And thanks to Bubbles, we actually had to test a tiebreaker mode. Um, so, and it actually worked. Made you guys try to remember what you saw earlier in the broadcast. One of the reasons why you need to be here at 7:05, 7:15.
Sorry I joined late this time. Def will be on Tuesday.
That's all right, Caitlin. Like I said, sometimes people jump in late, and sometimes they're running games where the lateness doesn't matter, and then sometimes it just comes into play. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up this evening. I am your host. I am the Saint Fan. I am Professor von Quizzlestein. I am Edward Nigma, Blind Eye Jack.
Can you finish the wrap up, please?
And a few others.
Caitlin.
But with that, ladies and gentlemen, apparently Bubbles wants me to go yell at her, or she wants to yell at me, one of the two. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up here. Like always, please, I know Fishy is still broadcasting. Go drop in, check out Fishy's 80s music stream.
Good night, everyone. Smile.
Like I said, 3 packages are out. They should be to you guys on Monday. 1 package is not going to get to Turtle until Friday. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up. We're going to wish you guys a good night. And we will see y'all on Tuesday. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you then.
Text to speech unavailable here.